Hi, I'm Wild Bill, and if you can hear the sirens outside, that's a Chuds alert. Yep. Well, unregistered dumping of radioactive and industrial waste into our waterways have mutated some of the homeless into awful creatures called Chuds, cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. And Chuds are 8 or 9 feet tall. They're scaled like alligators and crocodiles. They got a mouth that you could play like a harp with the big long teeth and everything. And so if one of them says, "Hey kid, come here into the sewer with me," don't go. That means that one of them has been spotted somewhere, probably without a mask. So this is a lesson on songwriting. I've talked about this before, but I'd like to give it to you quickly so that you can stay with me on this, and I don't have to bore you. Not much. Not any more than I would anyone. So I'm going to give you 4 chords to play on your guitar: G, E minor, C, D. There's a siren out tonight. Boy, is it loud. If it's a fire, it'll probably draw a crowd. I just wrote a song with those 4 chords I just gave you. G, E minor, C, D. And then you write a poem so to fit in the way that you play those 4 chords in a rhythm. So, there's a fire engine running down the street. It's red and gold and white. I hope they put the fire out because the light keeps me up at night. Okay? There's half of a verse in a song. Just do another couplet like that and you can do, that's a whole verse in a song. Then you can look for a B part if you want, or just play another verse. That's how easy it is to write a song. So if you think it's hard, here's the poetry. I just love that pond I used to swim in all the time. I would still go swim there if it wasn't full of slime. That's how easy it is. Did you hear how I almost did syllable for syllable on the beat of the song? And you could write a nonsense verse that fits that beat syllable to syllable. That's what I'm saying. That's how easy it is. Don't let fear keep you from taking that first simple step. Play the G chord, play the E minor, play the C and D with me. Come play the G, play the E minor, you can play the C, and here comes D. Let's do that G and E minor and C until we're all D. And then we'll G and E minor and C again and D and we'll grow bold, which is G again. So there's a full cycle of a 50s song. If you do, how many lines is that? 16. So if you do 16 bars, then you have a song. You just write silly little poetry. It doesn't have to be great, it doesn't have to be meaningful yet. It can always be great, it can always be meaningful, and it can always be that later. The great poets didn't start off writing their greatest poem at age 1, and they didn't do it the first time they put pen to paper, and that's what we're talking about today. You're putting pen to paper to write your first song. I'll be proud of you when I hear it. You can do it. And now for lesson 102. In case you're not bored yet, variations on a theme. Ready? Here it goes. I did some chords this morning. A minor, D minor, G, E minor, F, D minor, I would like to have a resolution in there so that the next verse doesn't start on an A minor again the same way as it ended. So I'm going to change the end of that first verse so that when I go up to the A minor again, I resolve a tension. I'm using words correctly, but I don't know how to explain them without demonstrating. So here we go. So I only ended up on the A minor at the end of the second one. And that's a whole verse in a song. I put a B part to it because sometimes, well, you want to break it up. So I break it up. I do two verses and I do a B part. Another easy, this is a simple chord progression. C, G, A minor, F. Heck, you've heard that in other songs. And then I do a crippled version of that, truncated version. C, G, A minor, t, 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 C, G, A minor, F, C, G, F, t, t, and back to the original. The idea, I think. And so here's how the song, well, then I wrote a poem to syncopate to the song. And now we're having a cluster here. While I try to make it so the pages, because it's very humid outside, the page is wet. And my eyes are going. I can't pursue them in the dark. Try to find them. So here we go. Orange clouds, the sunset shrouds, and night is in the offing. Traffic drops, restaurants close at 10. Moonbeams scatter dreams, and I sit here coughing, watching as the smoke rises again. Horns of light come clear my sight, these shadows won't dispel. The rule of love is bleeding out in chains. Lemmings run for guns, you see, they long for death in victory. Misery loves company of pain. Quiet night, almost right except for people dying. Ambulances playing tic-tac-toe. Doors locked and windows socked, business owners crying. Nobody has anywhere to go. Lords of light, come clear my sight, these shadows won't dispel. Love is bleeding out in chains. Lemmings run for guns, you see, they long for death and victory. Misery loves company of pain. So that's just writing a song in terms of variations on a theme. I pretty much wrote or put together two very simple chord progressions, just varied one a little bit, and put poetry that wasn't terribly meaningful maybe, but it flowed from my soul in the moment, and it fits the song. And that is Songwriting 102. Variations on a theme.